Hello everyone, my name is Divyansh Jain and I'm a current first year student at Lister Center. In this video, I'm going to do a tour of Henday Hall, which is a 10-story tall tower and can accommodate around 500 first year undergraduate students by having single and double rooms with shared washrooms. It is one of the 5 towers at Lister Center and one of the 4 towers for first year undergraduate students. Other than first year undergraduate students, there are a few upper year undergraduate students who live in this tower to either become a resident assistant, floor coordinator, or any of the other senior positions offered by the tower. Before doing the tour, I would like to point out that the videos of some common facilities like common washrooms, kitchens, and laundry rooms were taken when no one was using them. Now, let's do the tour of Henday Hall. When I exit the tunnel of Henday Hall, on the right hand side, as I go a bit forward, on the right hand side over here, there's the weight room. So this is one part of the gym. Over here there are some weights where you can do some weight exercising. There are numerous types of weight exercising in this part of the gym. One after the other. Weightlifting. These are different weights which are at a range of 10 pounds to like 85 pounds, or how much? Yeah, 85 pounds. There are 2 benches for doing the weightlifting. When I exit the other side of this weight gym, I now enter the cardio gym, or actually the entrance is from that side. This is the other part of the Henday gym, and there are a lot of people from Mackenzie, Kelsey, Henday, Shelley and Schaefer who like coming to Henday gym, as this is like the closest and the indoor gym for the people who live in Lister. So as you can see, the cycling exercises over here, and cross legs, or what do you call them, and treadmills finally over here. When I exit the tunnel of Henday Hall, on the left hand side there is the laundry room with a common kitchen. You will need a 1 card to open this door. So when I enter the common kitchen, on the left hand side there's a piano with a bench. There's a fridge, a microwave oven and 2 gas ovens. So this is how big a fridge is from inside. This is how big the freezer is from inside. This is how big the microwave oven is from inside. There are 2 wash basins for washing dishes, and below them there are 2 cabinets. There's another fridge which is the identical size to the one I've shown you. Now you'll notice that there's a laundry room which is connected or which is in the kitchen area. So over here, as you can see, there are a bunch of washing machines and dryers. So there are about 11 washing machines and about 20 dryers. So what you can do is, you can first wash clothes in the washing machines without using pods in them, but you can put pods inside the washing machines, not in them, where it says no pods. Instead, what you're allowed to do is use liquid detergents, and after when your clothes are washed by washing machines, you keep them in the dryers. And you notice that there are prices written on them. For example, it costs $2 for using a washing machine and $1.75 for using a dryer. And you will have to use an app called Laundry Cat for having access to washing machines or dryers. There's another small sink over here. You'll also notice that there's a staircase over here. So this staircase leads up to the low wing of Henday Hall. When I enter the single room of Henday Hall with shared washroom, as you can see on my right hand side, there are 2 hangers, and right behind that there's a huge space for keeping your storage, for example a laundry basket or any suitcase. And there are also hangers where you can hang your clothes or jeans, and there are also 3 shelves just inside it where you can keep your stuff, and right above it there's another bigger shelf where you can possibly keep your small suitcases or anything like that. And on the top there's a bigger storage for keeping suitcases, much bigger size suitcases indeed. And over here there's a mirror with a mirror lamp and a small shelf where you can keep your toiletries or anything else. And finally over here there's a bed which is this big, and underneath the bed there are 2 drawers which are this big. Behind the bed there's a desk where you can study and set up a lamp for studying by using the power plugs. And right on the other side there's another mirror with a mirror lamp and a shelf. And again, just right identical, on the other side there's another extra storage for you to keep your other stuff as well, which you have more of, as you have more storage, which means that you can keep as many stuff as you can in a single room. When I entered the first floor of Henday Hall from the lift, on the left side there is the high wing. On the right hand side of the lift there is the mid wing, and when I go right across the other end of the corridor, this is the low wing. On this side, this is one part of the whole lounge area, where you can call this maybe as a TV area, where there's a big TV with a controller. So there's no TV, a remote for this. This is the remote itself. These are a few tables, 2 sofas. There are usually one table with 2 or 3 chairs, but there's unfortunately not one in there. This is another side of the lounge area, which can be called as a kitchen area, where there's a fridge, a microwave, and a freezer above it. This is how big the freezer is. As you can see, there are a few things kept from people who live in this floor. This is how big the fridge is. This is how big the microwave oven is. This is the wash basin for washing our dishes, and a cabinet below the wash basin where people keep the dishes. And over here is the emergency exit, which is only accessible from the first floor of Henday Hall. When I enter the low wing of Henday Hall, on the right hand side, this is the men's washroom. There are 4 bathrooms, one after the other. And 3 wash basins over here. A toilet paper roll and 3 shower cabinets. There is a bunch and 3 hangers in each of them. Here's the lid. When I enter the mid wing of any floor of Henday Hall, on the left hand side there's a women's washroom. So as you can see, it has 4 bathrooms and 3 wash basins. And as I've shown you for male washroom, this is like the mirror view of the male washroom, where on the male washroom there are 4 bathrooms on the left hand side and 3 wash basins on the right hand side. And this time, this is the opposite way around. When I enter the high wing for any floors of Henday Hall, on my left hand side, there's a gender neutral toilet. This has this logo. There are 4 bathrooms, one after the other. The toilet paper roll on each one. There are 3 wash basins on the other side, a toilet paper roll, and 3 shower cabinets, 3 hangers, a bench, a shower curtain, and a shower. They are all identical to one another. There are 2 more wash basins over here. And finally, there's a private washroom for handicapped people, the cubicle, and a huge shower space there. And when I exit this door, I enter close to the mid wing of Henday Hall. And now this is only true for the first 3 floors of Henday Hall, that the gender neutral toilet is accessible from the high wing and close to the mid wing of Henday Hall. When I enter one of the floors between the 4th floor and 10th floor of Henday Hall. So right now I've entered the 6th floor of Henday Hall. You'll notice a difference. On the right hand side, there will be a flex area or study area which is covered with glass. There's a small table, a TV unit and a big screen TV which is controlled by a controller, a TV control attached on the wall. So this means that the gender neutral toilet will no longer be connected next to the mid wing, as you can see. And when I enter the high wing of Henday Hall, on the right hand side there's a library for Henday Hall, and this is located on the 1st floor of Henday Hall. You need an access card to open the door, meaning you have one card. And this is how big is the whole library. So as you guys can see, it is pretty spacious, which means that you can also have any kind of meetings over here. And there are 3 tables with so many chairs around here. And here is a big shelf where we can keep books. And when I exit from the other side of the library, and when I go downstairs by the staircase, here is another emergency exit. And here is another way of going outside. So 4 corners, which means we have access to Lister by turning right, Kelsey by going straight, Mackenzie by going left, and Shally by going to the left again from here. And here on the left hand side there's the weight room, and on the right hand side there's a cardio room. In the last part of this video, I would like to go through a brief history of Henday Hall. First of all, it was named after a person called Anthony Henday, and it was established in the year 1962, and it is one of the 3 classic towers at Lister Centre, and this is how it used to look like from outside. This is how the tower currently looks from outside after renovation was completed for this tower during the summer of 2021. The renewal included a complete interior redesign of this building with new mechanical and electrical systems, life safety systems and services, washrooms, floors, lights and common area furniture, and a regrade of the exterior with new windows, photovoltaic panels and roofing. I hope you guys have found this video helpful and interesting. Please do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and do share this video with your friends as well. If you have any questions regarding the residence life at Henday Hall or Lister Centre, please post your doubts on the comment section down below. We will be trying our level best to answer your questions as soon as possible.